Alright, here we are for match 1. We've got ourselves a pair of lands, a number of 2-drops, a Glassblowers Puzzle not to potentially play on turn 2 if we don't want a Cub or a Theorist to find ourselves some lands. I'm going to keep. Seems totally fine. What are we up against? Green. I am also playing green. Surprise. I bet you don't have a Longtusk Cub on turn 2. Green-blue, alright. Ether Theorist, well that's one of my options. I think I just want the Scry though, because I need land number 3. So let's puzzle knot it up. Forest. I'm actually probably okay drawing both of those. Although I do really want a second island. Well, one's going on top for sure. The other one... We have more islands. That one's going to go to the bottom. And then next turn we'll drop, depending on what he plays, either our Theorist or our Cub. Imperial Voyager. Alright. So that's going to be a problem. I guess we Longtusk Cub? Yeah, let's Longtusk Cub here. Alright, so we're going to want to side in Takedown against the Voyager. Takedown for sure. And then we'll see if he has any other flyers. I wonder if this guy was actually in our pod or not. Scrying in the main phase. Well, you got me. Get some energy. Pima Outrider. You gonna fabricate? Ooh, you're not gonna fabricate. In that case, I could potentially Ether Trade Winds. Turtle. Yeah, I can Ether Trade Winds, bouncing the island, bouncing the Outrider, getting in for 2, getting in for 3 actually, getting more energy, and then drop a turtle. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to bounce that, I'm going to bounce that, I'm going to tap that, and then, oops, island, and then turtle, and then counters, and then some more counters, and then in for 4. And more energy, 4 more counters. That main phase Scry. Or I guess not main phase, but on his turn upkeep. Alright. Pima coming back down? Yep. Fine by me. Oh, please don't have select for inspection. Please don't. Please don't. He might still have it. But if I keep asking really nicely, he might not. Okay, he doesn't have it. Well, he might still have it actually. let's not count them out just yet. Okay. I like keeping up Disappearing Act here. In for 4. Doesn't have trample, right? Does not. Sure, that's a dead servo. Alright, so we can keep up Disappearing Act to counter whatever he's going to play. If he doesn't play anything, we have the Puzzle Knot to crack. Seems fine. Dat upkeep scry. Scry to the bottom. Cast something big. All your mana. That's not all your mana. I'm gonna counter it though, I think. Or not? Yeah, I'm going to counter it. And I will bounce Turtle. Get some more energy. Threaten for this to become a 6/6. Or do I bounce the Puzzle Knot? I think I bounce the Puzzle Knot, actually. Get the energy off that. Windrake. Oh, bit of a problem. So takedown definitely coming in. Do I want to take 5? Not terribly. So I will block here. Opponent's down to 1 card. Whew. Hydra. How's it going? How is it going? Alright, so we are going to come in for 4. Just going to take it. Sure. Get some more energy here. Drop Bristling Hydra. Get some more energy. That Air Force is going to hurt before too long. Why don't either of you have trample? Why you always scrying? Why you always scrying? What you got? Let's keep my finger off of the OK button in case they target my Hydra. Foundry Inspector, sure, that's fine. Narnam Cobra, sure, that's fine. Well, that's less than fine, actually. It's a lot less than fine. We are, in fact, dead in the air. You don't have reach? Nope. We are dead in the air. Alright, okay. Okay. We'll see what we can do here. We will see what we can do. Probably just going to need to start scrying. So, I've invested a bunch of energy into it, but Cub needs to take down Cobra. Yep, you got it. Totally fine. So, I guess we drop Puzzle Knot to scry first. See what's coming up. Island, Peafowl, absolutely. Absolutely. And then we'll drop a Theorist. So Peafowl is going to stem the bleeding down to 2 a turn. Except we'll kill the Windrake. So then we'll totally stop all of the flying damage coming in. So we'll go to 6 here, and then next turn we'll go to 4, but then we'll totally stem the flow. Hey, Rip Tiger, how's it going? How's it going? Not super happy to see you. Keep up a blue. Are we just dead to an alpha strike here? Block and kill that. Block and kill tiger. Block that. We take 3, 4, 5, 6. We're dead to an alpha strike. Alright, so we have no chance here, so we just need to pass the turn, hope that he hasn't done the math, taps this theorist. Thank you. Bottom. Windrake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. You're scared, aren't you? Do I want to spend an energy? Yeah, I need to scry. I need to find some answers. Hello, answer. On top. I will put a counter on her. Her? Him? Him. Pass the turn. Next turn we can drop Padim and start drawing an extra card every turn. Scry to the bottom. Boom up Bizarre Barge. Alright. It's not that big of a deal. Draws him a card, which is a little bit of a pain, but 'tis fine. What's the sack on this? 3? Yeah, we'll scry here. High Tide Hermit. Blue, 1, 2, 3. We're not doing that, because then Peafowl would not be able to fly. So in fact, we probably just don't want a High Tide Hermit. Give me something else. Something else, like a island. Padim. Start drawing me some cards. Start drawing me some cards. Okay, we need some outs. We need some wins here. Oh, wait. If you control the artifact, or okay, so tied. We're still tied. Still tied. So that can start drawing us some cards. Get an Ether Squall Ancient. That'd be nice. What's it cost? Blue, blue, 5? Blue, blue, 1, 2, 3, 4? Ooh. Oh, uh-oh. Did he do the math? Oh, he might have done the math here. I was just assuming he never was going to think about that attacking. Are we dead? Block, kill tiger. Block, stop that. Block, kill that. Block, stop that. Block, stop that. We take... No, we're not dead. We're close. We're pretty darn close. It was this Imperial Voyager and us not having an answer that really kind of killed us here. That was the only thing that's been getting through. But apparently we've stumped our opponent, so that's good. Okay, our opponent is crewing Bizarre Barge. Okay. Doesn't change too much, I don't think. This being a 6/6 trample is going to be the biggest problem. They're going to hunt the weak. Okay. Yeah. That's the big problem. Now we're just dead, I assume, to an Alpha Strike. Sure, this is going to happen. Alright. Oops, we're dead, because I didn't give that flying. Were we dead anyways? Like if I had blocked that, and then Peafowl had blocked that, this had blocked that, and bumped up, that had blocked that. We would not have been dead. Can we live through this anyhow? If I block there, and then block there, and block there, what do we take? We take 4? Okay, well I guess we're not dead. So let's block like that, and then let's pump up our Hydra. And let's scry. Select for inspection. Maybe it helps us, who knows. It was a punt. We could have killed a Windrake. Could have killed a Windrake. Alright, so we get ourselves a select for inspection. We drop a Wild Wanderer as a blocker. This does just make us dead, though, right? Block. Yeah, we're dead in the air. Well, block, block, bounce, block. Let's make him do it. Let's make him actually do it. Ooh, scry on the end of his turn. Getting fancy there with the scries. Okay. Man, Imperial Voyager just owned us. I almost feel like this guy was in our pod, because we saw all these cards. Okay, you're going to crew. Alright, he saw, well, block, block, bounce, block, block, bounce, block, dead. Concede. That sucked. Alright, let's draw better. Let's not die to that. Let's put in a takedown. Let's take out a select for inspection. Yeah, let's take out a select for inspection. Not much else is going to save us. Maybe Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot over the Glass Blowers? Or instead of something? Is Minister of Inquiries just too cute? I don't think so. I like it. And maybe Woodweavers is just not what we want here. Because we were only losing life because of the air stuff, which maybe this will answer. And we didn't get our answers, which we do have. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Alright. Game 2. We can pull this back for sure, right? Alright. We're going to play first. Give us not a terrible hand. This is not a terrible hand. Nice. I will keep the heck out of that. Turn 2 Sage or a turn 2 Puzzle Knot. Seems nice. It's all going to depend on if he has a 1-drop here, basically. Nope. Sage it is. Hey, Rip Tiger. Guess we'll do High Spire next. Ooh, passing the turn. I like it. Ether Theorist. In for 2. So High Spire uses our mana, but Ether Theorist gets our Scry engine online. Puzzle Knot scries us right now, because we do want to start drawing some lands. I think we Puzzle Knot. Show me a forest. Island? I guess. Failed Inspection is actually going to be probably nice, since we're going to be a little bit slow, despite what this opening looks like. So yeah, let's put Failed Inspection on top, Island on top. We'll draw that island. We'll then play something depending on what he does here. And then we will pass with Failed Inspection up. Chief. Alright. That's a card. Okay. Okay. I guess we play the High Spire Artisan, put a counter on it, and pass the turn. Please nothing backbreaking this turn. Thanks. Yeah, I think I'll just pass the turn, keeping up failed inspections. Maybe an Ether trade wins if some shenanigans go down. Opponent missed 2 land drops so far, though. So if they don't cast anything, we just pop the Puzzle Knot. Or, sorry, 1 land drop they had missed. What you got? Windrake. No, I don't think so. I will discard. Hey, Padim, how's it going? I am not going to have artifacts for you to work with for quite some time. So I think you actually need to go bye-bye. Because I want that, I really want that, and I want that. See ya, Padim. No attack, sounds good to me. Give me a forest. Thank you. Well, that should start causing him some headaches if he doesn't immediately have an answer. Ether trade wins in the hand to cause some real problems. Hunt a week. Malfunction. Well, Ether trade wins will solve that. It will solve that nicely. Island. Alright. Ether Theorist down, pass the turn. So I guess we'll either bounce or scry. See what happens here. Seed Sculptor. Sure. Armorcraft Judge. Yeah, you're not going to draw a card. We're going to bounce that and that. No drawing cards for you. You can have 2 more life when you replay the Filigree Familiar, but I think I'm okay with that. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Our own Filigree Familiar. I just want the tiger. 12 energy. Come on, Long Tusk Cub, or Bristling Hydra, or Ether Squall Ancient, or literally any of those cards that would immediately put us massively in control of this game. Filigree, sure. What else you got? Narnam Cobra, sure. It's going to put a damper on my tiger, I suppose. Takedown. I will basically 100% need that at some point. So we're going to draw it next turn. Filigree down. Gives us Puzzle Knot to pop. And pass the turn. So Filigree can kill Cobra. We can block there, no problem. Block there, no problem. We're good. We're good. We got it. What you got? Tezzeret's Ambition. Sure. Come on, Minister of Inquiries. He's drawn a bunch of cards. Mill them out. Ether Theorist. Clap, 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 clap. All right. No attack. Sounds good. We are gonna we're gonna pop the Scry to use up our mana. Seed Sculptor and a Wanderer, eh? I don't really want the Wanderer, but I think I'll take the Seed Sculptor, turn the Tiger into a 5/5. Although we kind of just want to get to our answers, right? So maybe we just bottom that and then Scry. And bottom that. So we dug deep there. We dug real deep to this forest, which is just so good. We need to dig to the Ether Squall Ancient. Get that thing going, and then we're made. What you got? Bazaar Bard? Sure. That's fine. Please don't fight my tiger. What did I just say? Okay, Foundry Inspector, sure. Oh, we're losing it, guys. We are losing it. Scry, scry, scry. What's on top? It's a Bristling Hydra. Seems good to me. Down goes Bristling Hydra, giving us 14 energy. So we can throw 4 counters on it, making an 8/7. Seems good. Why you always scrying? What you got now? Glimmer of Genius, sure. Draw more cards. He's 5 turns away from a Minister milling. I don't think we're going to survive that long, but you know. Rip Tiger, sure. No attacks. Sounds good. Let's scry. Ether Squall. Not Island. Yeah. Pass the turn. Always passing the turn. Scry, sure. Card on top. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. What did you find? We've scried what, like 5 cards to the bottom? 5 or 6? So there's only 14, 15 cards on top. I don't think we're going to win this one. But you never know. You never know. Opponent's getting slower and slower. They're about to cross under 10 minutes on their clock. We could always win on time. Alright, what's opponent doing? Glint Nest Crane. Sure, so that's 4 artifact bottom. 4 artifact bottom. Puts no cards into their hand. It's not really a card that I care about taking down. I will save that for the Voyager. Unfortunately, I only get one more scry before I have to start considering not scrying anymore, because the Bristling Hydra won't stand up against the Tiger. So I will need to consider taking something on top that just gives me more energy. Alright, what you got? Hunt the Weak. Hunt the Weak, Tiger on Tiger. Yup. That sucks. Tiger coming in? No? Alright. Well, let's scry. Forest? Nope. Bottom. What's on top? A turtle. Turtle, turtle. Alright, down you go. More energy. That feeds me a couple more scries. And then I guess we'll just pass the turn. This Tiger is now out of control. Could be a 7/7, which will trade with my Hydra. coming in. Well, this turn I think we'll just draw a card with Filigree. We have to take 5, but I'm fine with that. What do we draw? High Tide Hermit. That's nifty. Ballista Charger. Alright. Didn't scry there, probably should have. High Tide Hermit will get our Hydra into Tiger killing range. We can put 6? 6 counters on it, making it a 10-9. A 10-9. Where is my Minister of Inquiries? It's down to 13 cards. What you got now? Seed Sculptor, sure. On the Tiger? On the Crane. Interesting. I will scry. Hey, Minister, how's it going? Get on top. I guess I'll take down your Crane. See ya. Drop Minister. And say, hey, you've only got like 4 turns to kill me. Combat, no attacks, passing the turn. Ooh, the snap pass of the turn. Alright, let's scry. Forest, go away. Long Tusk Cub. Yeah, you're good. You'll do some work. Alright, we might mill him out here. Might get there. Oh, I was hoping he would scry and put something on top and then we could minister it away. No such luck, though. No attacks. Uh-oh, opponent. Uh-oh. Got rid of a Pima Outrider. Ooh, I forgot to scry. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. Opponent is at virtually 4 cards. Armorcraft Judge. Yeah, draw cards. Be my guest. I dare ya, draw some more. You're gonna crew, sure. Doesn't have trample. I think opponent's getting ready for a flunge and going to be losing precious, precious time. The flunge. They know they're dead. They know they're dead. So Sage is going to take a damage. That's fine. You're going to pump up the Tiger. That's fine. We will block there. We will block the Tiger, of course. We'll block there. We'll block there. Block there. Block there and block there. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. We go to 10. Alright, those are my blocks. You're not going to do anything? Alright, well, we'll save the Hydra. Hydra lives. I will mill you for 3, taking you to 3. And that's that. And then beginning of my turn, I'll mill you for 3. You have to draw a card from the Dying Filigree Familiar. And we win. We win. Yeah, we win. All right. 5.5 minutes left on my opponent's clock. We milled them to death. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What can we do? What can we do? Not much. Select could be some things. So we could do select. Because we are definitely the control deck here. Boy, are we ever the control deck. Wild Wanderer hasn't been great. Haven't even seen you. Where have you been? Maybe just one select. Yeah, just one select. All right, let's do that. 5.5 minutes. Just got to live that long or kill our opponent before then. And we're good. And we will be good. All right, we got a decent start here. We've got Seed Sculptor into a Sentry. Trade wins. Seems fine. Got a takedown for his turn 2, or I guess turn 3 Voyager. Seems fine. Peafowl if we hit a land for 4. Totally fine. Totally fine. What do you got on 2? Cobra? Sure. Cobra is nothing. Ooh. Hi, Hydra. I hope I see a forest. Alright, so we'll drop Seed Sculptor. We'll throw a counter on it. Cobra can't attack unless he wants to give it Death Touch, and we get to trade a 2-drop for a much better 2-drop. Windrake, well, I got an answer for that. Do I want to kill it just yet? Would I prefer a Filigree Familiar? Or a Janjeet Sentry? Let's go with Familiar. And let's bash in. Boy, if we miss this land, we're going to be in trouble. Opponent's in the red zone. Hunt the weak. Alright, well, we've got the takedown for it. We're fine. We draw a card. We even get a forest off of it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're good. We're good. Alright, so we're going to take down that while he's tapped out. We're going to bash in for 2. We're going to drop a Sentry. So we've got Hydra or Foul next turn. Glimmer Genius? Sure. You got it. Land for turn. There we go. Alright, so that's going to have Death Touch, but that's fine by me. As I said, if we trade a 2-drop for a 2-drop. Especially if we don't show him that we have a Hydra first. In for 2. No blocks. That's a pain. Alright, yeah. Hydra down. You're going to malfunction my Sentry. Alright, well in that case I will tap your Cobra. I will get in for 6. Drop an Ether Theorist, have an Ether Trade Winds to bounce that and bounce that. And I think we just have this game. There's some ways that we could lose, but not many. Armorcraft Judge, sure. I think we just win now. So we can... What do we have on board? We have 4, 5, 6, 7... We'd have to use 4 to... Oh, no, you have to tap it. Okay, yeah. All right, so we're going to bounce Janjeet and Narnum Cobra. Yeah, we're going to bounce that. Hey, Padim. We are going to come in with the Hydra. Probably forcing a block here, I would assume. No? Alright. Take it to 3, keep up some for hexproofing. Redrop the sentry. Pass the turn. Spare energy for a scry. Cobra, sure. Theorist, sure. We will not scry because we need to tap down Cobra and keep up hexproof. But P-Foul is just going to be inevitability very shortly. Yeah, so we'll pop the Cobra down. Swing in with Big Dude. Jump block from the Theorist is fine. Drop a P-Foul. And that's 2 turns of inevitability. Might even be 1 turn if he doesn't flood the board now. Imperial Voyager, alright, well that blocks P-Foul. Windrake, that blocks P-Foul. So... Hey, Ether Squall, blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beauty. Down you go. I could tap down Armorcraft, and it would require a double block of the Hydra to kill it, leaving Ether Squall, what is it, 8? So we'd go, it's going to take 2 turns to get up there, but he would be down, presumably Windrake and Cobra. Well, if we come in right now without tapping anything down, it's going to be a 6-5. Still would be a double block. And I'd lose the energy for the Ancient. No, I think we just pass the turn. Pass the turn, build up energy. Our opponent's not going to be attacking us in any way, shape, or form. They're at 3 minutes. Filigree, sure. Well, now they're at 5 life. Although Flying Whale just has them dead in the air. Basically, we can tap down one of their things, and then the other thing, actually, yeah. Tap that down. Gain 3 energy. Tap that down. Flying Whale through the sky. Gonna hit ya for 6. Got there. All right. That took a long time, but we won. We're 1-0. I will see you guys for round 2. Hopefully it goes a little bit faster, but I'll see you guys for round 2.